Howdy, y'all. Hey, everybody. Alright, so I think I got everything working correctly. This is yet another one with, this one, probably the last one, maybe not. Actually, likely not. But by the time October is done, I think I'm going to, maybe I'll complete it anyways, but likely not. So anyways, let me just show you what I have so far. Mustache is still my least favorite one. Like, what even the heck is this? I like this one, Starfish, Heavy, Skeletal, all of these, pretty good. Said hi. Welcome to the stream, Hip. I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes it says said hi. Like, is there some kind of button? I don't know. Because this whole time I've been thinking maybe it's someone saying that they said hi, but maybe not. I don't know. Well, anyways, welcome to the stream, Hip. We also got Crown right here. And Pierce, Sweep. With 2 bugs getting swept, you can see right down there, all the way down there. But yeah. Also got Weave with this zombie girl. This was actually supposed to be a Willow Smith, but I don't know how she looks. A zombie version of her. Reckless decision by this gentleman here. How to do unspeakable things to that bear. Ornate. Yeah, plus the stream's been lagging often. I don't know how to fix it. So let's see. It's saying the kibis is higher than usual, so let's try to adjust that and maybe I can fix it. Alright, be right back in 1 second. I don't know what a kibibis is, but I adjusted the rate of the mipibis. I don't know what either of those things are. Like, am I even being heard? Probably. So, it says to adjust the kibis. I didn't adjust that. I adjusted something else instead. So, here we are. So, we got Trunk. This month's design was heavily inspired by the robot voice glitch, because whenever the robot voice inflicts me, I cannot move my mouse in anything other than a straight line. It is unfortunate. By the way, when the robot voice comes, it will get rid of itself at some point. Oh, I didn't finish this one. Alright, let's do this one then. This is the lesson plan. Some of you older folks may know what this is. This lesson is Monster School, so we're gonna just go ahead and do that quickly. So I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do like just 3 of the class members. So the zombie. So let's do this. That. Let's have him be holding like some kind of 10 here. Sup, Paul? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Paul? So let me just do that right here. This is kind of like a blocky apple. So let's do that. This and that. What's up, Keo? I haven't seen you on this stream for a while. How are you? So let me go ahead and do this. Right now I'm drawing the lesson prompt for Inktober. And I'm actually kind of doing this for good for me. But yeah, a kitten in the box. All right. So we got this right here. It's gonna be like a tin here. If I remember, I haven't seen Monster School in so long, so I can't remember which one was the straight A student. I think it was the skeleton. But yeah, it's been so long. First time being in the stream of yours. Oh, well, that's cool. You know, for some reason, I keep confusing you with So-So. I'm not sure why, though. So let me get this right here. Oh, welcome to the stream. You thought I was So-So? Kinda, yeah. I don't know why I thought that. I just thought you were. Oh, I just realized I have to make a whole new skeleton right now. I'm gonna make a tiny little skeleton right here. Yeah, just gonna do 3 of those rib cages. So let's do that, and since this is a Minecraft skeleton, now make the spine a willy. I mean, I kind of already did. Like, just imagine these 4 rib cages are gone, and you basically got one. Alright, so we got this here, this here. So we got this right here. And then let's just have the bones go kind of like this. Also, welcome to the stream, Caleb. Let me put this here. I think I made the ribs too big with that specific one. Alright, that's better. And I suppose I should connect these ones at least. And perfect, we're good. Let's go ahead and make the Enderman. Thanks, good to be here. Go ahead and do, wait a second. Undo that. And do this. But yeah, this is the lesson plan for the lesson prompt. The drawings are good, to be honest. Thank you. Glad you liked them, Keo. Yeah, I've been drawing a whole bunch for a long time. This year, I haven't done any animations whatsoever, which is, if you knew me, that would be really weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna make this mount purple because this is gonna be a black man, a black boy, I should say, since this is just a child. So anyways. Right, so I remember having like a Ben 10 transformation of the Enderman, and it looked so creepy. Like, I completely forgot that I was gonna do this drawing, so I would have literally worked so much first. I hate that happens. Just know it will be over in just a minute. So, just skip it. I use my mouse. So let me take this here. See the robot voice is done now, hopefully. It is not. I totally hate when that happens. I don't know how to fix it. But on the bright side, the robot voice seems to be done now. What is wrong with those fucking neighbors? They just keep on honking and knocking. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. So anyways, those neighbors. So let's go ahead and do this and that. Let's do the colorings of the thing here. And here we are. And then I can do the white skeleton at the end. So let's make this red apple. I need to make this kind of green. And so that should be good. Actually perfect zombie color. Just about. This guy has the true Minecraft shoes, which is going to be dark gray. Like so. I remember in Monster School, after a while, they started incorporating a whole bunch of new mobs, like the Nether Skeleton, the Guardian. I think some of them even had the Wither in there, and I did not really care for the newer ones. But the original one was where it was at. It was so fun. It was these like Minecraft animations. But yeah, you should check it out if you haven't seen it. And so, lesson is practically done. So I'm just gonna put monster. Just right there. And it's telling me stuff about the Kibpis again, so I don't know what that even is. So, anyways, just gonna go ahead, go on over to the prompt list and cross lesson off the list. Now we got 5 left to do. Excellent. Okay, so what's one that I can do now? Excuse me. I'm just wondering if I even have enough room for the rest of these. I do have 4 more prompts to do. See, rowdy, vacant. Let's see. I think I can probably fit vacant. Like, I'm thinking maybe like a empty door or something like that. Kind of like from the Twilight Zone, if any of you seen that. Okay, so let's put it right here. This should be a fine area. Right, so vacant. Originally, I was thinking about like putting like an empty head there, but I don't know how that would work. Actually, that's a good idea. But I can do one better. Just put a skull. How are you, Invader? I'm doing great. How are you, Ape Green? Also, welcome to the stream. And so right now, I'm gonna draw like something vacant. So what YouTube is not receiving enough video for smooth streaming. As such, alright. So anyways, let's keep it going. Let's have that. Just have the skull, kind of like that. So we're ready for Halloween. Yeah, me too. Halloween's a fun time. I'm not gonna go trick-or-treating, but I do enjoy like all of the Halloween movies. Then I'm gonna eat me some nice holiday themed donuts, pumpkin donuts. Those are delicious. So anyways, that's my plans for Halloween. Just watching spooky movies with the family. So we got all of that here. So next I'm going to actually do, I forgot how these guys look, but I'm just gonna give them cute little claws. Go trick-or-treating with my Manny, cause I'll actually be zooming everywhere. Alright. I like those donuts too. Yeah, those donuts are amazing. They really ought to have them all year round. I can't remember exactly how the horseshoe crab looks. Not the horseshoe crab, I'm remembering it incorrectly. The hermit crab, that's the one that I'm trying to do. Donuts? Yep, donuts. Like Krispy Kreme donuts, those are awesome. Yeah, those are like the best donuts, especially the pumpkin spice ones. Those are good. Another good one is like basically any pumpkin related donuts. I'd have to say that nice flaky pumpkin spice one that like it's kind of crinkly, like it's made fully of pumpkin. They also have one that's like a regular glazed donut, but they have like pumpkin like pumpkin icing drizzled on top. But the one that I like is the one that's like fully pumpkin inside and out. That's a good one. Now, I don't like pumpkin in a lot of stuff, but for that is amazing. And so I'm gonna have that there, and hopefully I just got some of it right. And so let me just go ahead and add just a little leg here. This just looks like a scorpion. I think it's pumpkin spicy. Yeah, I think that's it too. So I'm pretty sure that I did not make this guy correctly, but should be good. Let me just add that. And maybe he can just use the skull as some kind of house, because for those of you that don't know, that's what hermit crabs do. They change their shell and go with the other stuff. And go into trash these days because humans spend everything. Yeah, that's true. Take it further for this. That's why I won't say most fine. Always has these issues. That part don't work on it. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. Now the robot voice is finally gone. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Just realized I put this in the incorrect layer again. But that's fine. I think that is the most that I can do there. It's not going to be... Wait, vacant. What's it? Yeah, vacant means there's space available, so yeah. I did do that correctly, at least. For a second, I had myself guessing. Alright, so let's get rid of vacant. Actually, as of today, it's the 5th, so let me draw Inferno. See, which is this? This is what I did for Inferno. There's this demon-looking character holding a guy that was burnt. As you can see, like, pieces of his clothes are still on fire, but, like, I feel like he needs a little bit more ash around him. I would just, like, sell it a bit more. But, yeah. So, if you like this, please like this stream. That'll be great. Anyways, so that's what would have been done today. That's today's date. Wait, wasn't someone's... I remember there was someone's birthday a few days ago. They said that it was today or sometime near today. That one looks scary. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, so this guy was basically burnt alive. I don't really like how the arm below his head looks. It looks more rock-like rather than burned, but it's close enough. I like it. So anyways, let me see what else I have here. I only got 1, 2, 3 more. Alright, so what shall I make? got the choice between Blunder, Rowdy, and where'd Ottawa go? I guess I only have two choices. See, yeah, only two, I guess. Huh. All right, so let's go ahead and do that then. Slations, we got Vacant. Yeah, got all of those ones. So let's do Rowdy and Blunder. And maybe, just maybe I can finish it. We've also redone a small part of Maddie Chu's animation for like an animation I'm working on for her. Let's see, there's two more, so, and I have no idea how to do either of these, so let's do Rowdy. Excuse me, and there should definitely be enough room. I could do it here. Alright, then let's paste Rowdy. Alright, so when I hear Rowdy, I'm thinking of like rowdy patrons, maybe at a bar, so let's do a bar fight. But if any of y'all have any ideas on what I can do to draw a Rowdy, be my guest, because this is more like a concept rather than like an actual thing. But hey, yeah, cool. So let's make this to white just cause. Let's put that back to that, and let's do this. Alright, let's do 3 people. So let's do that, do a nose and a mouth. There is a way to draw like someone looking drunk, but I can't remember what that way is, so we're just gonna have them do frown faces at each other. I'll just do one pupil bigger than the other one to show that they're drunk. Just like in real life. So let's do this, like so. Alright, so that's one person down. Gotta fill in every single nook and cranny because this program, it fills in the entire page, entire screen, if there's even one little hole like that left. See this? You see a little bit of discoloration, so you would think it would be fully closed, and that would be fine. That's not the case. It will still go through that and do the whole thing. It's like spilling an entire can of paint on like one image every single time you click it. Right, so let's do that guy being knocked out. Right, so let's do that. And since he's being knocked out, let's actually make the eye swell up just a tad, just like so, and like so. I don't know what that says, but I assume it is a joke. But welcome to the stream, Saray. So let's do one of his teeth being knocked out. So anyways, that guy got knocked out. I saw this fella holding a broken bottle. So that's good. This guy went back flying due to getting knocked the heck out. He could be in a jumpsuit though. Just gonna change it out some, but I think that works. I think I already said hi to David, but I'm not sure. Almost certain I already replied to 8th grade. You did. That's good to know. Alright. I got ourselves a bar chair. Hey, we got to hurry, not squander this. Alright, let's make the eyes slightly pink, slightly red, I should say. Did I draw that there? I forgot. Oh yeah, that's the bottle. So that's basically the alcohol bottle. Kind of blends in the eyes, so I may change it out. Thank you, Ep60. Glad you like it. What's in the chat because I'm working on it. Ep60 views. Really is. Yeah, but for those of you that don't know, whenever I stopped talking, that means the robot voice came on, and I can barely even move the mouse to begin with when it does. So I think that's basically that. Let me just add a slight sound effect to it. Where's that? Let's also fix this guy's eye. It looks so great. I'm so happy that you like it, 8th Green. And so let's get rid of Rowdy because I just did that. Blunder seems to be my final one. Let's see, did Rowdy, Firefly, Button, Puzzling? Did I do Puzzling? Yeah, I did for Outer Wilds. Okay. Skeletal, yeah. Was Maddie 2 lesson. So did that one vacant an award, which is that one up there with the Furby. Alright, excellent. That's time for Blunder. And Blunder is going to be the last one, it appears. So maybe if I can finish it right now. By the way, should I put all of the streamings together because I still have them and just put them in one super long video as an art time lapse, or maybe even combine all of them? I don't know. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Alright, so Blunder's the last one. Let's take it right there to here. Blunder, that usually means something like mistake or something. So mistake, I could draw like Chicken Little. But how everyone treats him, I know he was a mistake, unfortunately. Even though he is one of my favorite characters. But let's see. That's where I have Blunder, and that's it. I'm gonna look at the other one for inspiration. Lessons, Inferno, Trunk, Rivals. See, all of these are easy. Firefly, Deal, Stin, Mustache. Mustache still don't make much sense, but it's something. I did Shredded, Onion, the Starfish. Yeah. I assume he's making that sound. That Heavy Elephant Man, Kelly Towel, Deer, Pierce, Crown, Award, Button, Drink, 2 unnamed people that stopped by and wanted me to draw them. Murky, Ornate. I mean, this is my final one. We're at the precipice of the end. So, let's go ahead and do that. I wonder. have a mistake where someone put on the haunted mask in Goosebumps. So maybe if I do that, it can set it back or something similar. I have to draw that whole haunted mask from memory. Here, just came back from trick-or-treating at my campsite. Just sitting in my camper now. That sounds good. You're trick-or-treating early, Maddie, too. That's cool. I am back from a trip as well. Let's see. Let's do that. That and this. Trick-or-treating at my school, then again with my friend at Cario on Halloween Day. Sounds cool. I remember when I went trick-or-treating, I used to trick-or-treat just for the sport of it. I never ate the candy. Like, at the end of the day, I always gave the candy away to, like, another trick-or-treater that I happened to meet along the way. That was the way I always did it. This is giving no indication that this is a side view. It's just looking more like a front view or something. Alright, like, I'm wondering if you do that too, or if it's just me. So let's do that, and maybe that. Anyway, how's the matte parts? Also, edit the candy that I get. Alright. They're going pretty good so far. I'm still doing the wolf one since the one for the deadline for the auto one is longer. I can do the wolf ones first, and then I can go ahead and do that other one. Alright, so basically redid a scene from the wolf one, and then I'm gonna add it on to the rest of it, and then I'm going to finish off like a little bit more of what I have left. It should be out like by Halloween or a little bit after that, but most likely by Halloween. So let me go ahead and get this, and this looks nothing like the mask from Goosebumps. It's a cool looking mask though, but it don't look like the Goosebumps one. Alright, so used to have one that looked actually kind of similar to this one. Okay, can't wait to see it. That's good to hear. So let me go ahead and put this here and just gray that out. So yeah, this is basically the final one. Then it's basically it for all of these Inktober streams. I've completed Inktober, and I've completed it in the span of just a few days. So let's just add whiteness here and here. And so let's add some Slide to here. And so let's make this kind of skin colored so that I can show that this is someone like under here and the mask is like stuck on. I don't think they're gonna even understand the references, but oh my gosh. Oh, it wasn't a robot voice event. Well, that's good. By the way, when I went trick-or-treating at my campsite today, I saw a kid dressed as Pikachu, and they knew I was a Team Rocket grunt. Oh, that's cool. I never really went to Halloween as like something part of a fandom. So I think it's pretty neat, like having an interaction like that where you can just see someone else who's part of that same like fandom as you. That sounds like a pretty cool experience. I always just went with like whatever the spookiest tin was at the time. So let's do that, and that. So just yeah, me too. Excuse me. I keep hiccuping. But me too. It's like when since also one word is listening to me. I don't listen to all fans because goodness is that arm is too long and my feet is beginning to hurt. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it's a good out there, the recap of it. Follow out a little better. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of the arms. Because that was unfortunate. And so let's just give this one some overalls. Like, overalls are kind of girly, I think. Like, it was a girl in the episode that, like, got the mask stuck on her head, and then she couldn't get it off. So, like, that's the mistake, the blunder that I'm trying to go for in this one. So, let's do that. Do this. and do this. Boom. Let's make this kind of dark here. Like this. Oh, sorry. So let's do that and make this a bit brighter. Right here. Alright, that should make the face look a little bit more sunken in. Just a tad. That's more like it. And so let's also add a bit of... I forget what she was wearing in this, so I'm just gonna make it blue. Or like purple. That works too. And yet another fill-in event. Alright, so basically just about almost done with this one. So, let's say thank you all for joining me on my journey of drawing the entirety of Inktober. I think last year I animated most of the Inktober drops. So yeah, it was a fun time altogether. Then, after I show and do the last recap here, I'm going to just show like a little bit of what I redid, because like there were some parts of the animation that I did not like with Maddie Chu's original animation, so I redid it. And now it looks way better. So I'm not gonna go in order. I'm gonna go in order of like when I drew them. So yeah, I still remember the order. So the first one I did was this wasp for the prompt stint. That was the first one I ever did during this entire series. And then I did mustache. This one is still my least favorite by far. Then I did starfish. Then I believe the next one I did was heavy, which was the heavy prompt. Let's see, which one of these was the next one? I think I actually did Dio before Skeletal, but I'm not certain. Probably did like Alistair first, then Skeletal, then back to the other one. Also, I always get so much candy, but I get in candy and just eat it as like a snack. That's cool. I usually don't like sweets myself. I'm more of a chips kind of guy for snacks, if I do eat a snack. So then there's Skeletal, then there's just onion, straight up onion. I was thinking about slicing the onion, but I left it at that. Then there's Arctic, that's the next one that I did. I believe I started on shredded, then I did deer, then I went back to shredded. Then, if I remember correctly, I did firefly next. Like sweets too, but chips are good. Right, that's good. Oh, I like sweets, but chips are good too. Oh, yeah. So, then we got this cool lava one. I really enjoyed this one. One of my favorites. There's this button. which is Coraline, or someone who's an obsessive old lady fan of Coraline, showing in her buttons for eyes. There's this, the pierce one, where the guy gets pierced by a narwhal, a baby one. The narwhal is the baby, not the guy. Anyways, crown with the ice skin inside of the, I forget what they call them. I want to say the hive, the 10-foot amphibia. Award, which is a Furby in an award blast with these people being blown the heck up if you zoom in on it. Like characters from the Cryptic Adventures of Chloe and Caleb. Or what I think I might name it this, but it sounds a bit too romantic in my opinion. I was thinking about naming the series that these two star in, This Ends With The World Ends With Us. But it sounds good. It's a good name, but it sounds a bit too romantic. There's not going to be any romance whatsoever in that series. But The World Ends With Us sounds like a good name, so I might use that. I don't know though. There's also Sweep, which is a man sweeping away bugs, vacant. Actually, that's one of the ones I did today, so it's still voice for you, by the way, speaking in your series. Oh, that's good to know. I did the script, but I want to redo some parts. So once I redo those parts, I'll just post a video with the script so that you can read it. Then I can record and edit. Alright, so there's also Murky. I think this one is my favorite one. I just really enjoy it. It also has some detachable seaweed, so it's a bit more naked. But I prefer it with the seaweed and the moss and all of the fuzzy rottenness of it. Then there's Rivals with my favorite cartoon character, Invader Zim, shoving a diseased rat inside of Dib. There's Weave with Jaden Smith here as a zombie. A guy about to make a reckless decision of shoving his hand inside of a beer. Let me know when it's out. Tell me what character you want me to do, and I'll see what I can do. Oh, by the way, this one here is the character that you would be voicing. It's her. She's kind of like tough. She's kind of similar to Mandy from Billy and Mandy, but she's not as angry all the time. She's usually just serious, but she cracks jokes often. So anyways, I would also be voicing this character. This is her stepbrother. And they're the last two humans on their entire planet. They would basically be, and they're gonna be hunted by all kinds of monsters, and they have to survive. But the idea of the story that I think I'm gonna tackle is, why should they bother trying to survive? Why not just die there? Hence the world ending with them. They can just go ahead and end it. Close the final chapter on humanity. Could be interesting. Anyways, trunk. This man is being stuffed inside of a trunk. So, let's see. Ornate. I made Porky the pig a biblically accurate angel with some cracked up eyes and some red eyes in the back. Let's see. Which one is next? I believe Inferno was next with this guy who was actually from a week that I spent drawing some demons. I drew a bunch of demons last year in a week, one every day, and this one is like a parody of one of them, because I think the other one that looked like this actually had 8 arms instead of just 2 claws. Then this guy is being burnt alive right here. A lot of the flames receded, but you could still see it burnt off his skin and a lot of his clothes. And the clothes are still on him on fire. It should be able to see a ever so slight glow to a bunch of the embers and stuff that are around his clothes. And some of the clothes that fuse to his skin. Anyways, I really enjoyed that one too. Let's see. I think this one was next, which is puzzling. So I did the Outer Wilds, one of the Hartians. I took some creative liberties with the lips because this isn't really a beard. This meant to be like some kind of artisan. Anyways, there's a burnt marshmallow. Ragged with a demon and some raggedy clothes. And I think it's on to the ones I did today. So today I finished up one I started yesterday with Lesson. So I did like the cast from Monster School, Zombie, Skeleton, Enderman, and Hero Brian to star it all. And then I did Rowdy, which is these guys over here, drunk out of their minds, having a bar fight, being rowdy. And then last but not least is Mary Beth from Goosebumps. She put on a mask and it got stuck on her head, and now her head looks like an ogre and it's poisoning her mind. So yeah, that's basically all of them. Completed all of Inktober, which is pretty good. I should put each of these into its own playlist. Alright, let me go ahead and just like I did, I put it in its own scene so I can redo it. So I basically did a little something like this. Let me zoom in on it. Alright, let's see, is it saved? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, so basically I have this here with a lot of these werewolf creatures. This is part of your turn here. So yeah, like the reason why it's like this is because all of it's gonna zoom in like this as it goes past, and it's gonna have like a scene where your character is walking and kicking the human down the table. So yeah, I redid it because in this scene it was only just a table there. The trees weren't even in the background; it was only the table. So, and I thought that looked boring, so I went ahead, added in some werewolves, and made them all move. So here it is. Let me just pause the music so Nate can be heard properly. And I'll just focus in on one werewolf. Awesome. I'm glad you like it, Maddie Drew. And then that's basically that clip. And then I'm gonna stitch it in with the rest of them so that I can get it all complete and finished. I try to lip sync them out to the best of my ability, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And you may be wondering, why do the eyes look like that? It's just that's a second layer. When it's fully rendered, it should look like this, which is them all glowing. And then in the animation itself, I'm going to animate the pupils following around Maddie Chu once like she's in the scene with them. Because all of the werewolves, they usually have glowing eyes. So that's basically that too. I love it. I'm so glad that you love it, Maddie Chu. Alright, so, and with that, I also have this turtle here because I'm thinking about making an animation with this turtle, so I'm just gonna have it there and leave it as an Easter egg. Because I had this idea for an animation for quite some time, and I might do it like after this one's done and after the other one's done too. But anyways, that's basically it. And I am so glad that you like it, Maddie, too. Really happy you do. So yeah, that's basically it. So if you enjoyed this, be sure to press that like button and subscribe for more because I do this randomly. I don't know what I'm going to do next stream. So yeah. But be sure to let me know and hopefully we can figure that out. So until next time.